A federal judge has halted the Trump administration's plans to deport hundreds of unaccompanied Guatemalan children, some already on planes preparing to leave. Here's ABC's Allison Kosick with the latest today.
The Trump administration now says more than 600 Guatemalan children who were held on board planes in Texas as their attorneys worked to stop their deportation from the U.S. have now been taken off those planes and returned to the custody of the Office of Refugee Resettlement. Their attorneys arguing the administration violated their rights to due process and ignored protections for minors who crossed the border alone.
It's just heartbreaking, and it defies any reason or logic, the cruelty of the most powerful, the richest country in the world, going after a 7-year-old and preventing him from even talking to a judge about his immigration case.
A federal judge stepped in on Sunday afternoon, grounding the flights and ordering the government to stop any effort to transfer, repatriate, remove, or otherwise facilitate the transport of those children.
Imagine the position of the children inside those planes today. While we were arguing over the government's practices in court, the children were sitting in a plane at the Harlingen Airport or El Paso Airport for hours, not knowing what's going to happen or why or where they are going or when they're going to be let go. Is just horrendous.
The Trump administration insisting it was acting at Guatemala's request to reunite those minors with their parents. But the judge, skeptical, saying conflicting narratives from both sides leave it unclear if those children could face harm upon their return. The ruling comes just 2 days after a different federal judge blocked the administration's expanded use of expedited removal, calling the practice of detaining and deporting immigrants with little or no due process unlawful. In Alabama, Republican Congressman Barry Moore was heckled after declaring non-citizens are not protected by due process.
So due process for a citizen and a non-citizen are different.
False. Lies.
The president has been ramping up on his immigration crackdown. Officials telling ABC News the administration plans to surge immigration enforcement operations in Chicago as early as this week. The city's mayor pushing back.
We will not have our police officers, who are working hard every single day to drive down crime, deputized to do traffic stops and checkpoints for the president.
Mass deportations were a key campaign promise of the president, and he is now planning on sending federal law enforcement, sometimes supported by the National Guard, to largely Democratic-run states and cities. Allison Kosick, ABC News, New York.